something simple, something straightforward, but now we're starting to progress into a bit more thinking, a bit more possible applications, a bit more what happens when you're in certain situations. Now we've looked at, if you find an arm, pull it. If you just slap the body, pull it. We look at if you made a contact with the arm, control it, hit. We've looked at controlling using the pack. We looked at hitting and kicking. We've also got the continual ideas to control contact. Find, control, contact. Now we're looking at something simplified. If you use an entry technique and you find your arms are both on the outside, control the arms and strike. If you find the arms are both on the inside, strike. Doesn't get much easier than that. You can't just isolate them, either one. So again, if your hand's on the outside, control the arm and hit it. If your hand's on the inside, it's hit. This is a basic understanding of Chisa. That's why in Chisa we tend to have one arm on the inside, one arm on the outside. And then when we change, we have one on the inside, one on the outside. We tend not to stay with both hands on the inside or both hands on the outside. There's an advantage to being both hands on the outside, because when you're on the outside, it's easier to control. When it's easier on the inside to hit. So the inside line is advantageous to hit. The outside line has the advantage of controlling somebody. That's why in Chisa we look at this idea of understanding one or the other. Not both at the same time. And that develops into, like, the arms just become independent anyway, but it's part of the process of understanding. What we're looking at here, again, we're using two arms. We're looking at, so if your arms are on the outside of the arm, control the arm and hit. If your hands are on the inside of the arm, just look to hit. Now we're dropping back down, so we've got no contact on the outside of the arm. Now we're looking at the cow cell and the top cell. 2, 3. Now the cow cell, I don't particularly believe in a cow cell. It's a bit like a fax cell. I don't like this idea of just allowing someone just going around of controlling. To me, the only reason why we do a cow cell is because the dummy arm doesn't move. To me, what we're looking at here is the Hun cell, like from Sulam Ter, or the Hun cell from BUG. So we're looking at a Hun cell, and instead of from BUG the defensive jam cell, we're now looking at the Hun cell more as a downward type energy, and more of a tok cell coming up. Now we're using, so it's the Hun cell taking the arm down, and now it's the forearm that I'm using as the top. It's my forearm energy down, and my forearm energy up. My forearm energy down, and my forearm energy up. The reality would be, without the dummy, would be that I'd be taking the controlling energy down without my elbow moving, and then controlling energy going up without really my elbow moving. So it's more an example of BUG understanding of the Hun cell with a turn, and instead of the outside, the defensive jam cell, the tok cell. This is where I turn what I call the ragdoll, and this is where, because you start to really get a feel for the reacting energy, so you get a real feel of like energy from the floor, really throwing people about and going across. Because what you need to do is you need to have an energy that's going across people. Understand the leverage system and how to move it. You're on the outside, you control, and strike. If you're on the inside, straight out to control. Control is 1, 2, 3, control, finish. There's the bounce out there. Now we're looking at the next idea of what to do from a bounce out or a contact through an entry technique. What we're looking at now is going to a kick to the knee. So once I've kicked, I need to find the arc again, the ganser. We'll do another 3. Bounce out, tops at 1, 2, 3. Low bottom. Place the bouncer and kick. Find, control, and finish. So now what we're looking at is an extension from the first bit, the first section. Is I've entered in and I feel an energy that if I'm close, I will use a cancer. Now what I'm using, I'm a bit more distant, so I'm going to a kick. So in the first section, we're looking at here, goes the ring. And understanding again so it's either a controlling, striking technique or from here, a kick. Next section, understanding the view more like a man cell. So it's more like a ding cell or a foot cell. Doesn't really make any difference. It's like but it's what we're looking at here. Again, it's 1, 2, 3. Now to me this is not 1, 2 and 3. This is demonstrating that you can use one arm. Something comes in, I'm blocked. Something comes in, I can use the same arm to cover. I don't have to chase, I don't have to go or one arm can deal with 2 arms, with 2 separate strikes. So all I'm looking at is, if I understand stopping one hand, I can use the same hand because that line's left open, so I cover it. That line's left open, so I cover it. So I can use, it's not 1, 2, 3. So I use it, I protect, I cover, then I understand there's another threat, I cover it. There's another threat, I cover it. It's not needed, and I'm not trying to do 3 things. I'm just doing one thing. I do one thing, something else happens, I do it again. Something else happens, I do it again. Now we're into the section of actually looking at from here, carousel, low palm, and into the bouncer, pull by. Bouncer, where the bomb goes to a high hand, the controlling leg. Dancer, pull by. Bouncer, where the bomb goes low, pull by. Dancer, control to the finish. Now this section is just really showing you about the pull pie is the double palm. It doesn't have to be a double palm. It could just be, it's the hand that's free. Hits. Both hands when you're doing any technique, it's the hand that's free that will be hitting. So once I've gone to a front, again this will be coming out. One might be sticking, one might be hitting. From here, but we can use the pull pie if it's not just straight out. But it could just be if you're sticking control, this one will be coming out, or this one's making a contact, this one will be coming out. So don't restrict the use of the hand just to put a pull pie in. If a pull pie is not appropriate, you don't use it. You're looking at simply just hitting. Whatever hand is free, you hit with. You find somebody, you control, you stop somebody from hitting you, whichever hand is free, you hit with. If both hands are free, hit with both hands. You're not restricted, you're kept open. The next section we're looking at is now for again a double dance. So go one, again. Again, my dance sounds in the dummy, I like the dance sounds at the end of each section. My dance sounds go across at 45 from my heel through this, so following this position. This is the energy coming through from my heel through the arms, going at a 45 angle, firing my energy at the centre line of the dummy. It is not going across. I do it going in. Load the leg, going in and across. So we do 1, 2. From a bouncer, now we're looking from a bouncer position after an entry technique using a bucer, a lap with a bucer. From a bomb, lap, buce again. I use a bucer, I don't like the fact. So again, my energy is going out in this direction. It's going out this way. From there, and then going back with a jut, with, again another bucer. Bomb, lap, bucer, from the bu, jut, with a bucer. Could be a horizontal palm, could be a palm, could be a fist, could be anything. In these situations I tend to use more, as in the rest of the forms, the bucer to give it a focal point, a precision, a point of precision. Place the bounce down again. Now this time, this is where we do the step over. The step to a position, place the foot, kick with the other one. So I've got quite strict positions where my feet will be. From a bomb, cross over, kick with a cancer. Bang, control and finish. Again, I do this, I've heard other reasons why people tend now just to do a shuffle. A shuffle. I have never liked this because to me, personally, in a real fight with somebody who's got fast legs and understanding, I haven't got time to step out, step to kick. Somebody will be reacting to the first step. So if I go from here, I step and I step to kick, it just takes too long. My way of thinking is what I'm looking at here when I cross over. This is my front foot, so I kick with my back foot. I place my front foot and kick with the back foot. I've already gone through the position where if my weight is on my back leg, I kick with the front leg. My weight is on my back leg, I kick with the front leg. So if I'm in a position where somebody's coming in and I feel the weight and I go control with a cancer, if my weight is on this leg, I will kick with the free foot. What I'm talking about is here, is if I've gone into somebody and I've gone into them from this position and all my weight's on my front foot and they change, well then I will control them and kick with the back leg. So it's a simple understanding. If the weight is on my back leg, I kick with the front leg. If my weight's on the front leg, I kick with the back leg. It's a simple either or. It is not about crossing over. It's about understanding the form. It's abstract, exaggerated movements that we can understand principles and concepts and energies, about contact energy. So from here, we're looking at entry techniques again. Find your opponent. From this position, control, lap with a view, and finish jump with a palm. From this position, we're looking from here, we're looking at a control with a hit, continue control and a hit. From this position, I step, my weight on my front foot, kick with the back leg. My position, my weight on my front foot, I kick with the back leg, I fend, I control, I finish. That's the way I think about that section.